I'm a firm believer in the separation of church and state. I don't believe the state should dictate what the church does, and I don't believe that the church should dictate what the state does. However, I do believe that some of these mega churches should be taxed. I mean, it's real smart for them to take all of their assets and put it under the church so they don't have to pay taxes. I mean, what the hell is that all about? And I also believe that though a lot of nations in the world have founded their rules and laws on some religious principles, the founding fathers made extra effort not to put religion in the Constitution because they did not want us to have a state-sponsored religion. They did not want religious institutions telling them what to do and vice versa. Louisiana has decided to tell us what to do with religion when it comes to the classroom.
The Republican governor just signed a law making Louisiana the first state in the country to require the 10 Commandments be posted in every public school classroom, from kindergarten through state-funded universities.
Louisiana is telling their schools that they now need to put a poster in their classrooms with the 10 Commandments. And as a Christian, I have a very large problem with putting the 10 Commandments in a classroom because I also believe in the Constitution and I also believe in the foundational principles of this country, which says that we're all created equal and we should all have a say. So if you put something Christian based in a classroom, why not put something Islamic based? Why not put something of a Buddhist faith? Why not put some atheist principles in the classroom on the wall as well? Republican State House member Laura Ventrelli co-sponsored and co-authored this bill that the governor signed, and she was on CNN. Let's listen to what she has to say about why she did what she did. Earlier in the segment, an elementary school teacher said that he wasn't going to post the signs. And so the commentator asked, well, what's the penalty? Because if you have a law, there has to be a penalty. You heard what she said. And there can't be a penalty because now, again, they're trying to incorporate religion into state law.
What's important about this bill and what's important to remember about this country is that whether we like it or not, Moses is in the Supreme Court of the United States. The 10 Commandments are in the Supreme Court of the United States. Moses is on the law in Congress. This is part and ingrained in our nation. This is a historical document.
Buddhism has the same kind of commandments. Islam has the same kind of commandments. Hinduism has the same kind of commandments. So what are we talking about? Later on in the interview, she went to the dollar bill that had "In God We Trust" and listen to her explanation for that.
"In God We Trust" is written on that dollar. It is not forcing anybody to believe one viewpoint. It's merely posting a historical reference on the wall for students to read and interpret it if they choose.
You know what else is on that dollar bill? Novus Ordo Seclorum. Do you know what that means? It means New World Order. And how many GOP people hate the term New World Order? And how many of you believe the Republican people think Democrats are trying to establish a New World Order? So again, what are we talking about? You got to watch the video, and it's a 9-minute clip. I'm not going to put the whole 9 minutes out there because, of course, this is social media and you guys got short attention spans. But what I will leave you with is this. Number one, all they want to do is get this case up to the Supreme Court because it's 6-3 conservative to liberal, and they feel like those conservative justices are going to side with them and let them put the 10 Commandments in classrooms. Number two, here's what she said about other religions.
What do you say to the parents of students or even teachers who don't share your religious views?
Don't look at it.
What do you think? I know what the hell I think, but what do you think?